Hopefully this internet is working with us today because it's a pain in the butt so far. We get a lot of lagginess. Hello, everybody. Just give me a second. For those of you that are going to be watching this video after I have officially gone live. Oop, mute that. Don't want that in the background. Let's see. There we go. Say this and pop up. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Carmen with Elemental Designs. So yes, I do have a little bit of a mess on my desk because I have started working on my next little book creation. Lapbook, journal, whatever you wish to call it, traveler's journal. It's more or less a little bit of everything. Um, and so the last time that I went live, I started building it. Well, I didn't build it on the live. I created the pages and started working on the pages and the sections and so on and so forth. So if you want to see that live, it's going to be under the same title, Once They Fly, Lapbook Journal, but that one's going to be called Bits and Pieces. Um, I'll try to see if I can link it somewhere. So what I did after that video is I went in and I started decorating more of the cover. I created a closure for it. Um, oh yes, I changed a lot of things in this book. Well, maybe not so many, but I did change some. So far, what I've changed is I changed the spine. On the other one, I had kind of like, it was like a very textured material. It was like a cotton woven material. I had that as the spine, which is what I have here on this one. I kept it on one side, but I did take it off the big side because it was so fat and bulky. Once I put all the pages in, that it felt really uncomfortable in my hands. So I'm like, if it feels uncomfortable in my hand, most likely it's gonna feel uncomfortable in the hands of the person that ends up owning this later on. So I took the hinge apart, and what I did is unclip it real quick. I added this closure as well. It's just a little strong pearl kind of bracelet, and I added some charms, just to spice it up a little bit. So I don't know if you guys can see, but here, as you guys can hopefully tell, there's lace here. This is lace now. And what I did is I took those little for making jewelry, those little fasteners for making jewelry. So I added those to my hinges. So I fed them through. So I fed them through the center, and then I clipped it on the other end onto another one, and then onto the lace, so that it has more mobility and it's a little bit more flexible. So hopefully that does the trick. So that's how they're all faceted together. But I didn't want them to show. So because I didn't want them to show, I went ahead and added this trim here. Now this trim was one of my entries for my Lace 2K challenge. Oops. The only thing is that the flowers that it did come with, which it came with 2 flowers on the ends, fell short of. So I more or less what I did is I altered them because I had to remove them from the ends, and I just added this cute little woven flower right on top. So super cute. I love this right here. Super, super, super adorable. And I glued it to the back. So now we have a little bit of ruffling, a little bit of lace trim in the back. And then now what I did is I added another piece of lace here to extend it. So this now became a pocket here. Um, we have a pocket here. Well, I have to glue the other end of that. I guess I forgot to glue that. Like I said, I'm working on it. I added another pocket there. And then now this has another pocket right there. So we have a whole bunch of pockets. I went ahead and added this little eyelet there. And like I said, this is a bracelet, so this does kind of feed through. Maybe it won't feed through now, but handle, but there. And then I double join them on the top, just like a regular bracelet, and I add some charms to that. And so very busy. I finally got my ink, so I've been printing like crazy. Trying to get as much as I possibly can, so that I can continue working on this album because I'm just like stuck on it right now. Super fascinated. Um, so I took some more trim right here. This is a different kind of fabric. I'm not sure what this is called, but there's two of them there, but the back one is a pocket. So there's a pocket in the back one. I've gone through it after I've built it all and I printed everything, all of my ephemeras and my pieces, so on and so forth. I went ahead and started clipping them in the places where I thought that I might want them. And so a lot of the pages already have a lot of the cute little die cuts and stuff, and some of the ephemera pieces that I added, and just some other little textured pieces that I cut apart, some pages that I put together, and things like that. So that's what we're gonna do. I know that this intro for this live is a little long. There's a lot going on in this book, and we're gonna hopefully get through most of it. I did do a lot of pocket embellishments, which I'm gonna be sharing with you guys. I made a whole bunch of embellishments for this journal. These are gonna be like little tug spots, little hidden spots. My and I'll pause my own video. And let's see. My page gets wonky out of nowhere sometimes. And so I've made some handmade embellishments already, and I hand cut these two little hearts. I had a whole frame, it was like an oval frame. So I cut that in half and then I backed it with some paper. I think it looks super adorable. This is another one, and these are all going to be embellishments that I'm going to be placing, throughout this Lapbook. So here we have this cute little ephemera card. I added a cute little butterfly that I found in my stash, probably something that somebody gifted me at some point. A little piece of scrap. This is a cutout that I had just in my stash, and then this is like a little oval shape of has like doilies and stuff on it. So I set that in the background. These are some of the envelopes, which I think I still have to add something to the back of this to make it a little bit sturdier. But just a little bit of collage in here. We have two ephemera cards. We have this really cute cutout and some gold paper in the background, or some gold color paper in the background. This is a double pocket. So we have this ephemera card here that's serving the purpose of being another pocket all on its own. So you can add some stuff here, and then you can also add paper. I did in dictionary paper. Add, where is it? Some Tim Holtz tissue came quite nicely. So I did that. And then this one has like more greens in it because the little fairy boy more green. This one I made a sideways loading pocket. So this one loads from the side. Now I did this prior to, like, I didn't go against the page and measure them. So you might want to figure out where I'm going to put them. So again, double pocket, pocket in the back, and then the tag itself is a pocket because I cut the paper. I cut all of this from out of cardstock, so it's nice and sturdy. I figured it'd be okay to use them like that. Okay. This is a 720. Why does it look so terrible? It looks terrible on my computer, maybe not on you guys's, but definitely on mine. Let me just see something real quick. Give me a second, you guys. Everything freezes. So just wait for my page to load up. So this is another pocket here. Again, all of them made from newspaper pages. This is just embellished, an embellished pocket. Again, with the same thing, 2 pieces of ephemera right there, a cute little die cut right here, and then some of that gold paper. So I made 2 of them that were really similar. And I really like this one because it's like a peekaboo. You pull back her wing and then you can see her. I thought that was really cute. And I'll add something here just to embellish it further. So these are some of the pieces yesterday. And with these books, I'm gonna be really, really, really impromptu. Working it, and I have the ability to go live, then that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to go live. Um, you know, while I'm still doing all this. Okay, and I also have some other pieces um, that I found. I've been pretty much working off some scraps. This is the last page that's actually from that paper pattern. This is the one. Let's see, right here. All those little scraps that I was putting together there, they came from this one. This is a Miss Caroline. It's probably a really old paper pad. Um, so I got some embellishments here that I might, and I also got some other die cuts that I made today. I have some mushrooms that I hope to be able to add in here in different places, and a few flowers. I didn't go too heavy on the flowers themselves, but definitely got some mushrooms and stuff. And we got some more pockets and tuck spots. Not so much pockets, but like tuck spots and tags I got here. So I got a whole hot mess. Yes, I got a whole hot mess right here right now. So we're gonna go ahead and continue to work on this. So like I said, I do have a lot of my pieces are ready to go. Things are already clipped in places where I already feel comfortable with them being there. So now we're just gonna go to town and start kind of distressing what we have to distress, if anything. If I can find my distress tool. Where I put it. Great. All right. This. Okay. Sponge for now. Oh, what I did with my distress tool. Okay. Sorry for the really, really video so far. Hard. Getting ready to do this stuff. What we I see that I have an image already there, but I might switch it. And I did all of these with my Cricut. I have the Explorer Air 2 to add some things here and there. If, let's switch it to 480 and see if that looks better, because on my screen it looks terrible. I don't know how it looks like on you guys' screen. On mine it looks really, 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 really bad. On this one it looks perfect, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. It could just be my internet. But anywho, so I have here some die cuts, and I think I can make a really cute layout right here. Make it like a little tuck spot area, but at the same time, then I could put him kind of sitting on it. I could put him kind of sitting on it like that. right? Or maybe one of these mushrooms. Let me see a little bit of that. That'll look good, right? I think that'll look good. So we're gonna do that. Yeah. And I'll try how it was. Too much distress in here, but I do want to add some here and there